I didn't owe anything.
You holding that championship over people is the only thing that gives you credibility.
What are you talking about?
Not even a championship. It's just a championship appearance.
It's not the only thing. I'm great at what I do.
You're okay. You're okay. You're
you
lucky.
have no feet to stand on to say I'm okay. To you, I'm a god.
Unbelievable.
God.
Do you want to do the intro?
What? No. Go ahead.
Welcome,
Go ahead.
Welcome to One Last Take with your host, with the most, Rubizmo the Gizmo, joined once again by the demigod himself, the co-host of the year nominee, PsychoGeno. PsychoGeno, what is going on with you? It's been a while.
That's an ambiguous question. So,
it's been a long time since we had a chance to get on the golden mics. Mine gold, yours silver, appropriately so. And really just talk to the people about nonsense. And so much has happened, I don't even know where to start. So much has gone down, I don't even know where to start. I'll tell you where I'm going to start, where the people care the most. This is what they really want to care about and hear about. I, your honest and loyal host, am back on the Chick-Fil-A bandwagon. I had the sandwich again, and it is 100% better.
Why did you leave the bandwagon?
Well, when I was beguiled by the dazzlement of the Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Oh yeah. I remember that. So because of that sandwich, you left Chick-Fil-A?
100%. I was in an I ran off. Okay, I ran off with a chick with a tattoo on her neck. Okay, that's what Popeyes was. Louisiana fast. And I got a chance to go back to the good down-home Chick-fil-A cooking. It's a better sandwich. It's just a better sandwich. And I'll tell you why. Because the Popeyes chicken is the same chicken, whether you get the original or the spicy. What makes it spicy is like this cayenne mayo they put on that I raved about previously.
Yeah.
That the amount of mayo you get that makes the sandwich great is completely dependent upon who's making it in the back. Okay, if I got Johnny don't give a crap,
sauce?
I have no idea what the rules are on Popeye. That line is so long. They're running the soup Nazi style from Seinfeld. One sandwich,
I get
please.
the reference.
And well, some of the listeners might not know what show the soup Nazi's from. That's what we're here for. That's part of our show. Our platform is to educate the fans on things they may not know.
Like the super Nazi from Seinfeld?
Yes. No soup for you.
Oh, I'm familiar with it.
It's fantastic.
You got to stand a certain way. You have to order in a kind of manner.
Shuffle down.
Got to hold your head down, right, too?
Chicken bit. Yeah. George. How cheap was he? How cheap was he?
Costanza?
Oh, he was so
George
cheap.
pretty cheap, man. No. Frugal.
He was cheap. He wasn't frugal. I mean, the big salad, complaining about having to break 100 for Kramer. There was so many classic episodes. You think that show holds up over time?
No.
Wow. I think it does.
Nah.
I think if you get into it, it's funny. The clothing
It's too slow.
is dated.
The clothing, they're all older.
The cell phones.
It's just slow.
I think the jokes hold up, though. I think the idea behind it holds up, though.
Yeah, but it's slow. It needs to be redone.
You cannot redo it.
Yeah, which is why it won't hold up.
I think it holds up. I just think it's...
Do you watch Cheers?
I never watched Cheers, though.
There you go.
Yeah, very good point. So then, would you say that the Seinfeld of our generation is The Office?
I haven't watched the UK version, so I don't know.
You're not missing anything. I've watched the UK version. People talk... You know what I hate is when people try to sound so much fancier than they are. Oh, this is great, but the UK one is way better. Oh, this is... I love this movie, but
that's true.
Rarely, if ever. Name one thing that the UK has given America entertainment-wise?
Harry Potter.
That's a book.
That was silence.
Here's why I paused. When you said Harry Potter, I went straight to the American movies. That's the problem. I went straight to the movies that we made.
To the all British cast. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah. Harry Potter, bro.
And it wasn't until it hit America that it became big.
No, Harry Potter. They gave us Harry Potter.
Let me tell you what they gave us. They gave us a tease. Because Harry Potter used to be good. In the first couple books, which is what it was, a simple book till America made it a great movie. And that's what I think of when I think of Harry Potter. No one thinks about, oh man, chapter 17 of The Wizard of Dragonback was fantastic.
Do you know there's a school of Harry Potter? You better watch yourself.
There's also a class at Stanford about The Simpsons. That's American classicness. Point here being, America made it a movie, made it great. The first 3 were good. And then she started writing her books like she was writing movie scripts, J.K. Rowling, if that is your real name. She was terrible. Those last 2 were awful. I didn't even see the last movie.
You didn't watch the last movie?
I can guess how it's gonna end.
Guess.
The good guys win. The bad guys lose. Because it's basic British writing.
That's
I hated the way she
American
did.
writing too.
Well, that's where we got it from. That's where it all started, right then. It's just that Wordsworth, Coleridge, Byron, Shelley, and Keats.
So you
For
were
my-
talking about how the British
lyrics out
don't
there.
do anything well.
Name something else they've given us.
Well, I gotta name something else.
Because we've expounded so much more to them. You keep saying it like
Fine.
it's
How about this? How about this?
Simon Cowell. No, I'm not counting that. I'm not counting that.
I
Gordon Ramsay.
No,
Nope.
no, I wasn't. I
Okay.
wasn't going that direction.
Okay.
Look at you.
I was waiting to hear. You're taking a long time to.
No, well, you
scrape the
keep
bottom.
talking. You keep talking. You ready?
I'm ready. America is ready.
Adele.
Adele, the singer.
Yeah, man.
Adele is good,
Yeah, she is very good.
but she's also drowning in a world of American talent. That's a tough one. If you had said the Beatles, I might have fallen in line, but
That's old school. You talk about
Yeah.
now. You talking about all time?
No, yeah,
the
no.
Beatles is easy.
Yeah, the Beatles are
If
good.
that's the case, we're also almost going to go with my boy. What's his name? Who dresses up?
and yet Elton John. Don't you
Elton
dare,
John.
my boy who dresses up.
Elton John. Yeah.
Man, one of the greatest piano players in
Yeah.
history.
Okay, I blanked on his
Rocket
name.
Man.
The Rocket Man. It's a good song. So there you go. Beatles, Elton John. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about lately, because I could say Princess Diana. Like late.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Talking about lately. Lately. I'm trying to go recently. You know?
Yeah, well, I'm just saying. When people say the British version of things are better, it's not often true, especially when there's been an American version of that same
Skins.
thing made.
Skins.
I don't even know what that is. You mean like skins on a phone?
No, it's a teen show. You know what? I never watched the UK version of Shameless, so I don't know.
I'm just saying, if there's a UK version of something and America does it, we do it better. That's all I was saying. So The Office, the American version, is all you need to see. You'll know it's fantastic. And I like Ricky Gervais.
You know, I bet a British mate would say something different,
They'd probably agree with me.
or they would not.
The British are smart. You can tell by the way they talk. And if they're that smart,
The
based
way
on
they talk is not smart.
I'm guessing that they're smart based on the way they talk.
You shouldn't guess that.
And given their level of intellect, they would agree with me because it's a really smart point that I'm making. I don't even know how we got here. I have no idea how we got here. But that's what's happening.
I don't know either.
I have no idea how that happened. How we get over there?
I'm talking about UK. What,
It was just The Office, Seinfeld, whatever.
Seinfeld. There we go. We got the Seinfeld. Soup for you, because we're talking about how
Chick-fil-A. There it was.
Chick-fil-A, yeah.
The amount of sauce they're putting on this Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bring it full circle.
Yeah.
Completely depends on who's making it in the back. That's all I was saying. You know, if you get, little Rodney, I don't give a crap making your sandwich, you're going to get a little droplet. And if you get, Mother Martha, who's just pouring it on, really, really causing Popeyes to take a hit in the sauce department.
What about Lazy Larry, who doesn't care how much sauce he puts on there? He's like, I'm quitting. Everyone can just
Yeah, that's
add
what I'm
as
saying.
much sauce as they want.
That's my
That's
point.
a good thing.
Yeah, either way, that's what I'm saying. It's so dependent. That's the problem. Whereas
That's
Chick-fil-A,
food anywhere.
no, Chick-fil-A, the chicken is breaded with the sauce, with the spice. So every single spicy chicken comes out exactly the same, with that same sizzle, with that same pop, and you're getting flavor in every bite of chicken. That's what makes it better. The consistency. They know what they're doing. I might go there again tomorrow. Who am I kidding? Might. I will.
I have yet to have this Popeye's chicken sandwich nor this Chick-fil-A sandwich.
You're missing out. You're absolutely missing out. Anything new happen for you in the entertainment world?
Entertainment?
Yeah. Have you seen any new movies? Have you seen any new shows? People want to know what's fresh on your mind.
I have recently, I'm not going to say this on air.
Here's something I'll say on air, and I'd love to hear your take on it.
There you go.
The fact that there's so many people that are, I was going through Ulta the other day. I wasn't going through Ulta. My better half was going through Ulta the other day. I was just accompanying her, and I was watching some of the models on the billboards that they have, and I know I've done a complaint about fat models before.
Can we say plus?
No, I'm saying
Plus
fat
size.
models. The doctors would say obese. Their BMI is over 30. I'm just using scientific terms at this point. But I've complained about that before. This is not about that. Here's my complaint in Ulta when I look at all these MAC products and all these Claire or whatever they're called products. Some of the models they're using, they're trying to be so diverse that I think they're using men at times. And this is becoming a problem for me.
What? Wait, what?
They're starting to use men in their advertisement. Oh, look
Like
at all these
transgender?
I don't think so. I think they're just like
Cross-dresser?
They're just using regular like men. Like, hey, you put on some liner, put on some lipstick, put on some yada yada. Like if you just like take a second and look at something like, oh, woman. Wait a minute, that's just a man with eyeliner on. Here's my problem. Here's my problem in this world where anyone could be anything anymore. I think it's doing a disservice to women, and in particular the ugly women, because I've come to a point now where if I see an ugly woman, I think, man. It's the first thought I think.
That is on you.
No.
Not all of us think an ugly woman means that they
Man.
are a man.
I'm going straight to man.
There's still bone structure, Adam's apple, voice. There are still other factors to assume.
Not all men have
before
Adam's
thinking,
apples.
What?
Not all men have deep Adam's apples. Not all men have deep voices like that. Like I'm just saying, and you don't get that when you're looking at a picture on the wall. I'm just walking by and seeing attractive woman, attractive woman, attractive woman, man, attractive woman, man. You're like,
how about you don't focus on the picture so much and you look at the actual women in the store, the ones who look better than your
I
girl.
just said I'm talking about the models. I'm just talking about the models on the board. Oh, that's all I was saying. I'm just saying a lot of ugly women are losing roles. That's it. What happened to the day when an ugly woman could put on makeup?
That still is today. What are you talking about?
They don't have any examples.
Have you seen Hollywood? What's your girl Natalie Portman?
The disrespect. You know what? I dared not to tread down this path because I knew you were going to come with some nonsense just that quick. I knew it was coming just that quick, and it's abhorrent. It's absolutely abhorrent that you would even shame her in any way, shape, or form. Such a beautiful woman. Such a beautiful woman.
She's okay.
Flawless, some would say.
No one.
Many.
Not even she would say that.
She's modest. Another great quality she has. Here was a quick question. Aaron, hold off on the question of the day. I had a quick question, and this was submitted vocally from a friend of mine who will remain unnamed, and they had a question. They said, I listened to the podcast. You do questions. I got a question for you. See what you guys say. I said, perfect. I'll take this one in. So this is a face-to-face. This particular person has been in a relationship for less than a year.
You're going to expose them.
No, not at all. It's not a bad thing.
Yes, you
It's
are.
just a question.
You will expose them.
That's not what I do. The particular person has been in a relationship for less than a year, and it is time for their significant other's birthday.
Okay.
All right? And they're trying to figure out what to buy them.
Less than a year. Okay.
Less than a year. Mm-hmm. And the significant other did want something that cost, a little over $200-something. What was that sound?
I don't know the salary, so go on.
It's not a high salary. Let's say that. Let's say it's not. Let's say
I'm not getting paid. I don't.
Let's say it's 2,000. Let's just throw that number out.
2,000
a month flat. You're making 2,000 a month flat, and the particular significant other would like something that costs around $200-something. They feel somewhat of an obligation to provide for this person because when it was their birthday, nay, a month ago, their significant other bought them, upwards of $100+ dollars worth of gifts.
Okay.
Well, very nice thing to do.
Yeah.
Is there any obligation for them to spend $200-something?
Obligation? Mm-hmm. No. But when the other person gets mad, which they might, they kind of have a leg to stand on.
Do they?
Yeah.
Here's the question. Does the amount you spend on somebody indicate the amount that you care about them?
No.
So why, if this were you, would you spend the $200 to get them the thing that they wanted? Or would you say, I don't really like that. I don't want to get you that.
No, because I can't afford it. They went and already bought me the gift that I wanted. That was pretty expensive. And I know they want the gift. If I'm going on a limb, maybe they're going to like this, maybe not so, but I know a guarantee that they're going to like it. Yeah, go ahead and get it.
You go ahead and get it. Does it feel too early? Like, how long are you in a relationship? If you've known them for 2 months?
No, you said less than a year.
I did. I see that, and that's the significant. I don't know the specific details. I'm going to assume over 6 months.
I was thinking like 9 months.
That's right in that general area. But the question is, how much can someone spend on them, and what's an appropriate amount to spend on somebody at the 9 month mark?
I don't think there is no number because everyone is in different parts of their lives. You could be 16, you could be 45. You may have money, you may not. So it's different, and it's a case-by-case type of thing.
It's a case-by-case situation, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if it's a man or a woman, does that change?
No.
So if it's a man buying something for a woman at a certain price at $200, then whatever. That is what it is. But if it's a woman who feels obligated to buy something for her man at $200...
Hey, man, nothing has changed. I don't.
Okay.
That means nothing to me.
All right. And if it's less than 6 months, 200 is a little...
No, I don't think so.
Wow.
You're not breaking the bank.
Wow. You're not... So you would say, do it. Buy it. If you know they're going to like it, you're guaranteed they're going to have it.
If it's not hurting your pocket or pockets, then yeah, go for it.
Are you setting the bar high?
No, because you know it's what they want.
I see. I feel like the opposite to some degree.
Of course you do.
Well, no, I mean that because you said that's why I asked early. Does the amount that you spend dictate how much you care about somebody?
No, it doesn't.
Because I think about birthdays, I think about Christmas and Rosh Hashanah,
Yeah, but
whatever
you know
it is.
it's what they want.
Right. But I'm saying as those times of the years, I don't have to buy you anything. It's not a mandate that you get something because you were born on this day, because it's a Christmas, because it's a whatever.
It's a nice thing.
Right. You're doing a nice thing for them that you want to do. It's an opportunity, a reason for you to show how you feel about them. And I would think that if it's somebody that you care about, if it's somebody that you know that you have a relationship with, that you know things that they would like. Assuming that the person likes more than one thing in life, there's probably a lot of things that they like that you could get them that you would like to get them to show them that.
Yeah, I was thinking like a case of AirPods or something like that.
Right. A case of AirPods. Suppose they love, oh man, I really want these $800 headphones. These are the ones I need. Or whatever. Oh, if I love them, then I got to get them these headphones. Like, nah.
I don't know about $800.
Like, or whatever the price is. Even if it's $100. I'm like, you know what? No. I know you would also love a good candle because you always talk about how the bathroom smells. I'm going to buy you a set of candles because that's just as good. Like, I don't know.
It's not just as good. A candle is not just as good as a noise canceling AirPods.
The point being that I don't think that it's an opportunity for you to send me your I want list. It's a grocery list basically at this point of what you want, and I got to fulfill this thing. I ain't Santa. I don't have to buy you what you want.
But you are Santa. That's the loved ones are Santa.
This time of year.
Spoiler alert.
And here I go. It just, I don't know. I don't feel like there's a necessity to do it whatsoever in any way, shape, or form. Aaron, you know what? I know I just did one on Persian, but do you have a short one on hand by chance? A Q&A that the people could get for some advice. Anything that you could find that's a quicker. You just send it on over. Excellent.
There we go.
You're doing great during Christmas. Get ready for your $800 headphones. It's going to be amazing when that happens.
Yes.
Can we get dignified? That's not dignified at all. There's nothing dignified about that. We are here to answer people's questions and to help them in any way, shape, or form we can. And Aaron has sent over a wonderful, quick one for you, and so that you should make easy work of this. The question, it's all in the title. That's easy. My boyfriend of a year still has a painting of his ex made on his wall. Am I wrong in asking him to move it?
Get rid of it.
What?
Get rid of it. You, at first, wait, is there more? Is there more?
That was it. It was all in time. My boyfriend of a year still has a painting his ex made on his wall. Am I wrong in asking him to move it?
No, absolutely not. You drop subtle hints. You go to Bed Bath & Beyond or wherever you get paintings or whatnot, and you say, "Oh, this looks good," and where would I put it? And you hint towards it. And eventually, if he's too dull or too stubborn to get rid of it, you pull that card. You say, you know what, this has to go. Now, you may suck up to him a little bit, kiss him, hey baby, can you really get rid of this for me? If you want to go that route, or you can go the diva route, and this has to go right now, if you want.
Wow.
Either way, yeah, no, you're not wrong to ask. Get rid of it.
The first time I read this, I agreed with you because I thought it was a painting of the ex on the wall.
It's a painting.
They could have painted some flowers or something.
Yeah,
I feel.
The ex painted this.
Yeah. I'm not nearly as quick to yell that. First of all, if it's a good painting, it's a good painting. It's not my fault that their ex was Van Gogh. That's just, it is what it is. I can't watch this movie. Hey, my ex was Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm not going to miss out, on something great.
That's different. It's not.
It's art.
No.
Art.
In that scenario you were talking about,
right?
That movie is always playing in the background. Every time you walk into the house, in the middle of the night, the same movie's playing.
Yeah, that's a good point. Because the painting's up there. It's up there.
Right. It's always, every time she walks in there, she gets pissed, she looks up. She kisses him, she looks up.
See, there, you know what?
It's there.
You know what? You've convinced me just that quick. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, I am open to change. I am open to have my opinion change with new information.
Well, it was your first thought. Your first thought was right.
My first, and then but I also thought that was because it was of them. When I found out it wasn't, I was like, hey, that's just your problem.
Nah.
Now, you're not wrong to ask them to remove it whatsoever.
No.
Certainly the way you say it is important, but you're not wrong at all to ask them to remove it. They're not necessarily wrong to say no if they just love it, but I think that does say something about the state of your relationship.
And it says a lot more than that.
It does say a lot more than that.
They may still be hanging out on the low.
They made, whoa. Aaron, cut the music. Hold on a second. We were about to get out.
I mean, if he is really giving you a hard time about removing it, I mean, you better
So
make
you're
sure
suggesting that
he's actually hanging out with the fellas and not hanging out with the
wow,
the ex.
and I assume I like that you thought it was a he. Well, it couldn't be the other way around. He can't be
I
asking
don't
her.
care which way it is.
So if they have a painting of their from their ex or any, does this only count for painting or for all sentimental items? So they got
the question is a painting, man.
What if
Come
it's
on.
a sculpture?
Yes,
They took
get
a
rid of the
pottery class.
sculpture. If it's a teddy bear, get rid of it. I don't care.
So any memories
necklace.
that they're hanging on to.
Yes.
What if their ex was from 10 years?
Yes. People delete Facebook pictures, man.
Yeah, but they're just a boyfriend of a year. I don't. That's
You
true.
didn't-
People do delete Facebook pictures. I don't take no effort at all to go
No.
on there and clean up that
Delete.
profile.
Delete.
Wow, that's interesting. You went. I just went to. It's okay. You went to. Yeah, if they're not gonna take it down, they're probably messing around.
I
with the person.
mean,
They got some
just
kind of
I
feeling.
said. I mean, I don't know exactly what I said, but don't be surprised. You might want to look into it.
All right, don't be surprised. That was interesting. Aaron, play the thing. We're out of here.
Yeah, take us up out of here.
That was a short one, but caught me off guard at the end. That's only the second time we had to cut and exit.
There'll be more. Don't you worry.
There will be more. Enjoy your day, everyone. Thanks for listening.
Later.
Please subscribe. Don't hate.